incredible.
Nice to meet you, Margot.
Nice to
My name is
meet
Brendan.
you.
Nice to meet you, Alex. My name is Brendan.
Killing it. Love the whole out.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Charisma Unleashed. This episode, we're going to be talking about Margot Robbie and just jumping straight into it. First thing I want to talk about is how positive and upbeat she is. Really, she has the most contagious positive energy, in addition to her actual physical appearance. Notice how much she's smiling, how much she's giggling, and how much she's kind of just in the moment, like having a good time.
By a stick or something as a kid.
It's a third nipple.
And then...
Because that's possible. They had... I don't know.
Oh my god, you
It
heard
is.
it here first.
See, there
Alex
you
has
go.
a thing.
There you go.
It
I
is.
knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah.
Because then...
I've only got two. How boring.
because then...
Okay, and so as you'll basically be watching like the rest of the clip, you'll see that Margot has the same contagious positive energy, but a few of her other qualities are kind of related to this. But these are all things that I think actually make her uniquely charismatic. Like, you can't just take any celebrity who's super well known and, looks like a model basically, and they don't necessarily have the same qualities. A lot of them might be a lot more arrogant, a lot more stuck up, less down to earth, less fun to be around. And I'm going to go into a few of these qualities in a second here.
Hi, my name's Margot Robbie, and I'm doing an ASMR interview for W Magazine. I'm gonna Google it straight afterwards because I don't know what it is. I feel like we're in a library or something. That's the sound of my childhood.
Okay, so I think from that last clip, you get a pretty good idea that, she loves to be goofy. She loves to make jokes and stuff. She doesn't take herself too seriously. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's a lot of other Hollywood celebrities of, the same caliber of acting and fame and stuff who, much more would be like not able to go on camera and like make jokes like that. And you're going to see in this next example probably an even more extreme version of the same thing where she's very happy to be goofy in front of a lot of people, and she, even if she gets embarrassed, she's still fine with it. She doesn't try to act cool or anything.
Who wants to hear more about volumetric data? Open VDB is, I'm sorry.
What's so funny, Margot? It's just the name of the
Open
software.
I don't know why it sounds so sexual to me. This is so immature. Open VDB is available as open source.
Okay, so very clearly in this last example, she's cracking up because the word VDB reminds her of some kind of like sexual reference or something. But yeah, this part's so funny because she like actually is really laughing at this, like in front of a huge crowd of people, basically at these like science and tech awards. And but yeah, that just shows you like she's not afraid that in front of a lot of people to like look silly, look immature. And if anything, that's probably one of the most charming qualities about her. If there's something you can copy, it's really just being willing to look silly, and be yourself, even if you're acting like what someone could say is immature as a kid in front of other people, and just not really caring, just being yourself and being fine with it.
Yates directed a number of the Harry Potter movies.
He did, which was highly exciting for a massive Harry Potter.
You love Harry Potter.
I do.
Very much so.
All right, guys, so right before we show this next scene, I just wanted to say that if you're liking this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next breakdowns coming up. So the point that I want to make in the last part of this clip here is notice how much fun Margot Robbie's having, right? Like when she's just having this conversation, she's retelling the toilet paper story. She really brings it to life with all the details and her facial expressions, the way that she describes it. And this is a trait that anyone who's trying to be more charismatic can adopt.
And I was busy, I was working in Wolf, and I didn't have time. And every time I just got home, I was like, damn it, I forgot to buy toilet paper again. So I was saying goodbye to a friend who was staying at a hotel, and she was like, I'm getting on a plane to Australia, like, so take, whatever we've got left over. And I was like, oh, great. So I packed up a bag, and I was like, toilet paper, yes. And I just, like, took a whole bunch of toilet paper.
What is up, guys? I just wanted to apologize right now for my absolutely horrendous lighting. Horrendous. But I just wanted to come at you guys with the last thing. Also in this breakdown, I kind of ran out of space to do it, but I wanted to talk about her humility because in another clip, basically she's getting interviewed and she talks about, how does it feel to win an Oscar? And she's just saying like, you know, like, yeah, I did not expect it at all. Like, you know, it's not, and like, you can just tell the look in her face is so genuine. So I think that's another really undervalued thing about her. Maybe not undervalued thing about her, but undervalued thing in charisma is really being humble and down to earth, but in a real genuine way, not just like fake humble bragging or like kind of pretending to be humble just like for the sake of like showing other people that you're humble, but actually like genuinely meaning it is like something that's very powerful and goes a long way.
It's played by Leo Dicaprio. She was wickedly fun to play. Very different from myself.
Boom. She even says it herself.